think I'd get better if it wasn't a meat locker down here. Ryan, keep the coat on, man. How's Grid Solar doing?
We're doing really good, man. Doing really good.
Turkey Day okay?
Turkey Day was fantastic.
Now, what type of turkey guy are you?
So I make the turkey.
Okay.
And we brine. I do about a 36-hour brine.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you a deep fry in an oil, or are you good for you?
Although I do something a little different. I don't just do 350 or whatever covered. We do 500 degrees for 30 minutes. And then we go down to 350 degrees for about 2 more hours.
You know, I always love, my favorite Thanksgiving tradition is watching the amateurs try to deep fry a turkey.
Oh, yeah.
There is nothing.
Or a frozen turkey.
Oh, God, always the best. It's always. And the drunk uncle didn't even show up yet, and things are getting heated, you know? But I just love watching that type of stuff. And, you know, I was thinking the other day, and I got a little bored, and I started looking at just different things. You know, they make solar-powered, like, smokers and stuff for camping.
I did not.
Yeah, like seriously, I got bored. And I'm just curious, like, how does one rough it anymore? And turns out one does not need to rough it.
Right? Yeah, solar-powered smoker.
Right? I mean, like, could you imagine you're in the middle of Utah, like on a hunting trip, and you're like, you know, man, I can't. It's gonna be rough today finding something to eat, and you just throw that brisket in that you've been packing for 2 days.
I mean, to be honest, I'm a solar guy, and I can't imagine a scenario where just rubbing 2 sticks together wouldn't have been a better idea, you know? So, okay.
There you go. So a lot of different stuff now. But with that being said, the snow's coming down today, but you guys are still working.
They are out there, yep.
Good for them.
Yep.
They better be out there.
Hats off. I'd rather be in here with you.
Well, and so what are things kind of looking like right now for you guys as we're into the year mode almost?
So, you know, we're at St. Clair Square. We got the kiosk at St. Clair
how's that
Square.
going?
It's going really good. It's
really good.
We're bringing it to the people, basically. But yeah, anybody who is a homeowner can stop by. We have gift cards for, you know, to buy you dinner, or if you're heading to Macy's, we got gift cards for Macy's. So just to stop and talk to us. Just ask us a few questions about solar, you know, a couple minutes of your time, and get a Starbucks gift card. I mean, we have like I said, we'll buy you dinner, lots of different restaurants, local restaurants. And
Man, you guys do it right.
I'll tell you, we try to keep it fun.
Did you notice that I changed disguises the third time I came up?
Yes, Peter.
Yes, Peter. No, when are you guys up at St. Clair? Are you guys always out managing that? Or?
So it's mostly the weekends when everyone else is out there, you know. But, you know, now that we're, you know...
Is it busy out there?
I mean, it's for a mall.
Yeah. Like, being serious. I didn't know a Black Friday would be or Saturday or anything like that.
I mean, again, for a mall, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you know, I don't know, the mall culture, right? I say go back to the mall.
I do, too. The mall days were the best days. You could walk around, bump into people, grab a cookie, go look at a dog in a window, call it a day, grab some shoes.
I mean, let's be honest, make fun of a teenager. You know? I mean, let's be honest.
See the old guy that passed out in the massage chair?
You got it.
Well, you know, that's really cool. And honestly, how many people do you talk to that really just are more informed than they realize about solar energy? Because I feel like sometimes people know more than what they think they know, and it's just maybe the reassurance that they're on the right path with their knowledge.
Well, it's not so much about the people, like, those are the people who will talk to us.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay, right. I'm picking up.
Where they're like, they've learned enough about solar to get that hunger.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's talk to somebody who already knows all this stuff, right? Like, so we become their Google for solar. They ask us questions, and then we just quickly answer them for them, right? The ones that we'd like for them to stop by, which is why we're tempting them with, you know, dinner and Starbucks and stuff like that, right? The ones we'd like to stop by more often are the skeptics.
Right.
Right? And the folks we think that they have all the misconceptions and myths about solar. Like, they have it wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's always like, those are the ones that, like, I personally enjoy talking to the most, is the ones who, like, had it wrong. Yeah.
Well, and how many of those have you had so far?
Well, again, getting them to stop is fun. It's not like a home and garden show,
right?
Where they're there to talk.
Do you have
a
technique?
I haven't perfected it. We'll say that. I haven't found the thing that works. Like I have found, like the first couple times I did it, it was hard to give away the gift cards.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, 2 minutes.
Let me give you something.
Right. If you're a homeowner and you don't have solar, I will pay you $15 for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And I was like, nope. So
see, I'd say something like, "Hey, ugly," and then right when they punch me, I'd have you step in because you're the bigger guy.
Which is why, there you go. Okay, all right, yes. I like it.
Before you hit them, let me tell you about solar.
See, we're trying to be nice about it, though, right? But an opportunity to punch CJ, I don't know.
I'd be the biggest crowd at St. Clair in decades. Could you imagine that if that's what we did for the marketing? You got to punch us in the face.
Friday night fights. There you go. Maybe that's what we're missing is a gift card or punch me in the face.
Well, and honestly, I get the whole thing because it is when they're in their zone and they're trying to get shopping done and they're just trying to get back to Christmas or Thanksgiving. I'm sure it's hard to stop them, but I honestly could only imagine that being the best time, honestly, to have that conversation, because when someone's a little off guard, that's whenever, those defense mechanisms are a little harder to throw up and you can actually learn.
Sure, and that's actually one of the reasons we try to talk to people on their way in.
Yeah,
because they might have a few extra minutes. The other thing is that we will actually design, like our little sign, our little sandwich board sign says, we'll design a system for you while you shop.
Oh.
So,
wow.
Just give us the address and we'll have the Google Earth image of your house, and we'll slap some panels on there. And if that tree's still, we'll do the whole thing for you. And then that way, it's like 10 minutes. Like literally, you give us 2 minutes, go shopping, come back, and we're ready for you. Wow. Right? So whenever you're on your way in, give us your address. We'll design a system. When you're on your way out, we'll show you what your system looks like. And, for some people, it's like, if you're not going to move the trees, don't get solar. Yeah. But for other folks, it's like, you have a perfect roof for solar. Like, you could pay less for energy. Your power bill could go down tomorrow if you got solar.
You know how many people are going to drive up to St. Clair now for that Macy's gift card? We're going to get the whole crew out there.
I would like to buy more. I would be happy to buy more of them.
Well, it's really important, though, because, honestly, I think so many times it's, where do people find the time to really start the process and be honest all the way through it and hold the timeline and all of that? Because especially like me, I'm one of those people where I get a hair up my, my butt or whatever, and for 25 minutes, I'm making phone calls. I got 2 bids, and then for 4 days, I'm like, man, I got to find time to do that again. Yeah. And here, you don't have to worry about that disconnect.
And I'm not always like up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'd love to say everybody who works up there for us knows as much about solar, but they don't. But that's the thing is, like, if that person has a mandate that if you get stumped with a question, give me a call.
Well, and that's honestly what it's for, too, because I think sometimes I get so turned off by the people that, especially, because let's be honest, okay, like, you go to those home and garden shows, and there's a 23-year-old that's trying to tell me about plumbing and all that, and why this shower's the best, and I'm looking at him going, listen, there is no way in hell that you know more about this than, my grandpa who was in, sewers or whatever forever, so I'm, like, listening. But it's one thing, too, to whenever you can just go, hey, hold on for a second. Let me call my boss, because I don't know if that's the answer. Because it shows a more professionalism from you guys instead of just being, the quote unquote, kind of know-it-all, just sign the contract people.
Right. And we want to be the type of company where it's like, can I talk to the COO or the CEO? Yeah, you can. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to be that kind of...
You don't have to be golfing buddies, Right.
And that's the thing is, like, we've trained everybody up there to know... like to do some simple math on people's power bills, right? So if somebody were to tell them, hey, I have a $200 power bill, okay, that's, $2,400 a year times 10, that's $24,000. That's if they never raise their rates, it's $24,000. Yeah. And solar net would cost you less than that. So your ROI is less than 10 years. Boom. That's super easy, quick math that anybody can do. And those are the folks we have up there is like, the tempting math, right? It's like basically just to kind of get you tempted and be like, okay, now I want to learn more. And then that's when we walk in the door.
So with this weather we got over, on Saturday, did that affect any of the energy usage you got that day? Because I was curious to ask you about this because it was, 2 inches is enough to cover some panels.
Sure. I made the comment when I pulled back up into my house and my panels are completely covered. I was like, well, I'm guessing we didn't get much production today. But again, like when we do the math, that's all in there, right? Over 25 years, there's an average number of days that the panels are covered by snow. And so that's what we take. We don't take what happened last year. We don't take what happened the year before. We take a 25-year average of weather. So, in May, there are exactly, 9.4 cloudy days. I'm like, again, I don't know.
I get what you're saying there, though. Yeah, because I was curious about that. If you ever look up and go, man, we can't afford any more of these cloudy days or anything like that because your calculations already account for that and then some.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's all in there, right?
Yeah.
It's like we don't sit there and go, oh no, cloudy day. Everyone's going to call us getting mad because their production's 0 today. No. And again, that's kind of why what was so great about net metering.
You didn't have to worry. Yeah.
Is again, we could overproduce
and get it back
on day 1, 2, and 3, underproduce day 4, 5, and 6, and be okay.
And how long does it take does snow melt off of those pretty quick?
Yeah.
I was curious about that because with it being kind of, that type of glass, I would assume it gets some heat a little bit better.
I found that basically that first time that any black actually shows from the panel, that's when they start to really defrost fast, and that starts to spread like
that's
crazy.
what I really noticed that too, or was curious about.
And actually, for any homeowner out there, I was telling my kids and my wife, I was like, you can tell the people who don't have good attic insulation during a small snow like this, because if you can see, you can see shingles long before you can see shingles on because you can still see nothing but snow on everybody else's roof, but you can see shingles on yours. That means the heat from inside your house is getting through to your attic and heating up your attic. You need more insulation. Great,
man. Now you know how many people are going to be calling roofing people and insulation. God dang it!
The funny thing is actually we do insulation for folks when it makes sense. Like if it's going to help lower your power bill and thus make solar look better and maybe help you buy less solar, we'd rather you buy less solar.
Right. I get that. I totally get that.
I would rather you buy less solar because if you're more efficient, then I can sell you less solar and everybody's happier. So, and if somebody has 2 or 3, 4 inches of insulation in their attic, we will offer to go ahead and help them out with that because it's really not that hard.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good job. Got a moment to stick around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Take a quick break, come back with Ryan, more Grid Solar, right after this one.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off dog walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Alrighty. New Year's coming. And by the way, if I hear or see any Facebook posts of this new year, new me BS, oh my God, nothing makes me shake with rage more. I mean, I shake with anger when I see those posts.
You don't like the New Year's resolution?
Well, I like the resolution, but don't say new year, new me when you were puking in the bathroom at the bar at 2:45. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you run it in.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what was the realization point? Was it before or after the 18 shots of Rumple you did? You know, but you could start off the new year, but I don't know. New job. You guys are looking for reps.
We are absolutely looking for reps. Yep.
So you need some. I'm sure it's a driven job for sure. You have to be self-driven on this.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. You know, I used to be a realtor, and so I actually kind of compare it to being a realtor.
I could see it.
Right. Realtors really bring in most of their own business, right? Now, we try to meet people somewhere in the middle because, again, it's not exactly like being a realtor, but you'll do much better if you have business of your own and you work your referral network and things like that.
Yeah.
But we do provide leads and things like that, and obviously opportunities with the Alton Farmers Market, which obviously closed now, St. Clair Square, but home and garden shows, things like that.
Who would be the ideal candidate?
Ideal candidate is obviously, sales experience is great, but really more than anything, we're looking for people with passion, who can speak, passionately about, solar, honestly. I feel like you have to care about the thing you sell. I've sold lots of different things in my life. I landed on solar because I'll never stop caring about solar. That's why I ended up, coming to the solar industry, is because this will be cool forever.
And honestly, it's really becoming more and more of a point where business is changing that way too, where it seems like, the experienced guys that, really don't have the passion for it. They've just been that, corporate, salesman for industrial for 40 years. People are getting really burnt out of that type of mindset and attitude. They want to talk to somebody who's a little bit more passionate. And younger people need some training and need some experience on how to build that referral network or maybe build that base of an organization. But customers and consumers seem to really gravitate towards not really just this high energy, but just the passionate side of things more than anything else anymore.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was new when they did this at some point, right?
Right.
So, the first 3 people that I ever sat down to sell solar with, I was unbelievably nervous.
Oh, God, yeah.
And all 3 of them said yes. Mm-hmm. Because the nervousness isn't what came through, but the passion came through. And now, obviously, I'm over 5 years on, so my knowledge is, much farther expanded than it was, back in that day. So you don't have to have that intricate knowledge right now.
Right.
Like I said, have the passion, the knowledge will come.
And how can people reach out? Is it a commission job?
It is a commission job, right? But again, we always work with people,
right.
So we can work with people on things like a draw and stuff like that. I always tell people you're a carpet salesman or a mattress salesperson, whatever, right? And you're like, maybe I could be happier. Do this part-time.
Just to see, yeah. That's where I was going to ask you, because to me, I feel like there's so many people out there that could qualify for this as a part-time thing, because it's not. Yeah, it'd be great if you had somebody 12 hours a day that's aggressively working the phones and all that. But honestly, just with someone with a nice network, if they're just on, 2 or 3 days out of the week reaching out to people, you could build a nice kind of pocket for you for the year.
Sure.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my business at this point is now referral business.
I was going to say, I was about to ask you.
I don't have to put a lot into, getting that business.
It's self-sustaining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's why I compare it to real estate, because real estate's kind of the same way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I will literally go with you and help you on every single sale until you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the nice thing about being a small company, is that like if you have the passion, we have the drive to teach you.
This is really cool. And what's the best way for people to reach out if they want to apply?
Honestly, the website.
Okay.
Yep.
That's Grid Solar. LLC.com.
You got it.
All right. What else is cooking down the pipeline this month, the start of the new year?
Everything's going to batteries. Pretty much everything. Like we found our stride for the Ameren 2025 system design.
Yeah.
Usually you're somewhere between 50 and 60% with no battery. Very low net costs once you talk about the incentives coming back, the federal tax credit and the SREC. I have a system that her net was $9,000, and she's cutting her power bill in half, and it will take her 5.5 years to pay the system off.
That's incredible.
Her ROI is 5.5 years.
Wow.
So then
it's better than most car loans.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Like seriously, like not being funny, just doing that, just quick little calculation. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. And then obviously you want to get a higher offset than that. We switched to a battery-based system. Now you have power and the power is out. You can reduce your power bill by more, but now you're not exchanging power with the power company.
Right. All right, when's the Tesla robot going to power my home? Have you seen those things? That is friggin' scary, man. Okay, you
when
can't tell me.
When is the Tesla robot going to crash your car?
That's what I'm saying. Have you seen those things at home? Have you seen the demonstration of this?
No.
It's like iRobot. They look just like the iRobot robots, and it's very frightening. And number one, Elon Musk is getting sued because that is total copyright infringement. Because I'm looking at this going, where's Will Smith, and when is he going to shoot that robot in the head? It's amazing.
Or smack him.
Yeah. Keep that robot's name. Grid Solar LLC.
Sorry, Will.
What's he gonna do? He's still banned from the Academy anyway.
He's been canceled.
Actually, I think I have a higher priority status at the Academy right now than Will Smith. He better be kissing my butt, you know?
Yeah, SAG's trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah. Until the crowd of people just beat my butt before I get to my car today when I leave the building.
I'll watch out for that.
Here we go. All right, Ryan. Hey, what are you guys doing for the Christmas year? This will be the last time I talk to you until after Christmas.
I think so.
Yeah. What do you guys do for Christmas? Any traditions?
Actually, we just took everybody out to Dave & Buster's.
Oh, nice.
The entire crew.
How has that been? How's David Buster? I haven't been in a while.
It was very fun. It was fantastic. And then obviously families came. My family came, and so I got to, work 30 minutes to buy a $24 basketball. With tickets, though.
With tickets, that's right.
We're making core memories here, man.
And that basketball is already in the trash. All right, Ryan, we'll talk again soon, man. GridSolarLLC.com. Start your new career today, or if you're somebody that just wants something extra to do, man, perfect opportunity. We'll take a quick break. Margaret Hopkins, she joins us next.